Hey eBay sellers, it's Suzanne A. Wells. Thanks for coming back for another video. And I am coming to you today from my yoga corner with my fun chakra necklace that my yoga friend made me. So thank you very much. So I have another haul video. These are going to be the clothing items that I purchased at the same time that I did the hard goods in the last video. I wanted to get everything listed before I did this video so that you can go look at everything. It's already listed except for two things. So I have my chart here of what I paid for everything, and I will say in the last video, the hard goods video, which the link is above, my math was wrong. What I did was I printed out the spreadsheet before I actually ran all the formulas in all of the cells, so some of the numbers were off a little bit, but the sheet that is uploaded for that video is correct. I just didn't realize it till after I recorded it, and I wasn't going to re-record the whole video for just a few minor math errors. So anyway, you can get this sheet. There's a link below the video. This tells you what I bought, how much it cost me, the estimated sale price, what the price I have put on it and realistically expect to get, and my profit. Now I figure the profit by taking the sale price, subtracting the cost of the inventory, and I just do a flat 15% to cover eBay fees, PayPal fees, listing fees, all of that. So that's how I'm getting my profit number. Of course, I'm subtracting the inventory cost from that number. So anyway, you can see, how I figure out where I'm getting these numbers when I say I'm making $100 an hour for this work. It does come out to that. So I will go over all of that at the end. So let's get started. I have everything in order here. And what I like to do is tell you why I bought things, because it is the perfect cocktail of brand name, quality, fabric, price, design, style, print, all of that kind of stuff goes into the decision-making process. So I never want to say, buy everything 100% cashmere that you see, because you don't want to do that. You have to look at each item on its own merits and decide what it's going to sell for based on completed listings. So this is a 100% cashmere cardigan sweater with animal print. This I paid $6.35. It was not on sale, but the reason I bought it was because 100% cashmere. It didn't have any issues, no holes or anything. The front has this really nice covered placket, so the buttons are under here, which that is a nice high quality detail. You don't see that a lot. Also, the fact that it's animal print, those are always hot sellers when it's animal print like that. So it just felt like a really high quality item. The brand doesn't matter so much. It's called Investments Fine Cashmere, but there are some cashmere brands you always want to look for, but in most cases, the brand really doesn't matter if it is 100% cashmere. So I listed that for $39, and my expected profit on that item is $26.82. Okay, the next item is, and I actually have all of these alphabetized in order. a little OCD on that. This is a Vince, which is Vince Camuto, 100% cashmere hoodie. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's listed in my store. But what was interesting on this was half price. This was $3.18. But it's a wrap sweater, and trying to find, there's this hole in it. Okay, it's got a big hole in the side. So I'm thinking, why is this still here after the whole 3-week cycle in Goodwill? It was marked down to the sale color. And I think it's because people didn't know this hole is supposed to be there, because it's a wrap sweater. This belt, the self belt, wraps around and goes through that hole, and you can see that on the listing. in my store, that hole is supposed to be there. So when you find a 100% cashmere hoodie, I usually get $50 for those, no problem. And I just sold a Vince hoodie a few weeks ago for $49. They bought it on full price and it went to Canada. So I'm going to put $54 on this one because it is, it has the wrap, which you don't see that a lot either. So my profit on this would be $42.74. And you can see that a lot better in my store because it's just kind of hard to tell without it being on a mannequin. Okay, this is another Altered State. And this is a boutique brand. And actually, you can see the brand there. This comes from, this brand used to be a coffee shop. And it's like a Christian brand, get with the altar in the word. So you may not have known that. It's new with tag. And the original price on the tag is $69. And it is a pretty white cardigan with some lace on the side. Very pretty. I really like this brand. It sells well. I did sell the green dress from the other video, and that will be on my sales update video at the end of the month. And that sold for full price. So this, I'm putting $39 on it, just because there's nothing super special about it, and that's, you know, what the cardigans are going for. So we'll see what we get there. So profit on that would be $26.02 if I got the asking price. Okay, this is Athleta, which is an athletic brand. It's a cute little skirt. And there's the brand name. It's kind of hard to see because it's printed on, actually on the material. This one was half price, so I paid $3.18. I'm going to ask $24. And so my profit would be $17.24. It's just a cute little stretchy athletic skirt. It doesn't have the shorts underneath, but $3. And if I get $24 for that, that works for me. Okay, and then I've got another great find, which is this Athleta. Some people say it Athleta, but I think it's Athleta. Sweater dress. And they charged me the sweater price for this. So there's the brand. It's a large. This was $6.35. It's a dress. It's called the Hut to Hut dress. These have style names. And it has the hoodie. It's very long. It's like below the knee length. It's very heavy. And these go for 50 to 60. So I put 54 on this. So my profit would be $39.57. And this is the first time I found a sweater dress in this brand, so I'm very interested to see how that goes. And it's already got a lot of views on it, so hopefully that's going to work. Okay, this next one is a basic bread and butter item. Chico's size 3. Size 3 is a good seller. It's got a cute little jeweled neckline and some lint on it, which I will worry about later. But it's just a cute top, stretchy, which is very important. Put stretch in your title if it stretches. This was half price, and it was $3.18, and I'm going to put 24 on it, so my profit on this is $17.24. If I get that, I'm very confident that I will. I always try to price at what I think I'm going to get, and then just have best offer. I don't adjust my price for the best offer. Simply because the longer you've had something, the less you're willing to take. If I still have this in 4 months, 5 months, I'll take less. That's okay. I don't mind. But when I start off with pricing, I put what I reasonably expect to get because I do sell a lot of things on their full asking price. Okay, next is an Eddie Bauer black wrap wool skirt. This was also a nice bread and butter item. It's just kind of plain. It's got a cute little silver tone buckle on it, but it's actually a wrap. It goes, you know, unwraps to a long strip and you wrap it around. It's lined. It's 100% wool, which is another reason I got it. Eddie Bauer, I always look for the high quality fabrics, wool, silk, 100% cotton, organic cotton, that type of thing. So I'm going to put 24 on this, so that will be a profit of $17.24 if it sells for full price. Okay, and here's an interesting item. This one did have a couple of holes in it, but I took care of that. So those up real quick. This is Eileen Fisher, and this is a hemp sweater. Now don't get all excited. You cannot smoke this. This is not that kind of hemp. If you did not know, hemp has been made, used to make clothing for like 10,000 years. This is not a new thing. But it's very thin, it's very sheer, and very expensive to make. This is a thing now with people who like organic cotton and natural fabrics. They don't want synthetics. But this is just a basic open front cardigan sweater. I mean, it's so thin. It's very delicate. This was, how much was this? This was full price, $6.35. I'm going to put $49 on it. I did put $49 on it. So my profit would be $35.32. So you can see on there, I think it says it's made of hemp. I can't tell. No, it doesn't say on that tag. Let me see. I can find that real quick. And Eileen Fisher has an interesting program where they want you to recycle their clothes. So when you're done with them, they want you to bring them back to the store and they recycle them. But there we have, it shows it's hemp, mostly hemp. So again, don't get all excited. You can't smoke this, but you could wear it. Very comfortable. Okay, the next item is another Eileen Fisher gray hoodie. This is very casual. There's the tag. It's just a basic gray like sweatshirt, some buttons on the front, a hoodie with drawstring. It's very soft. It is made of viscose. It's not cotton, but very soft and stretchy, so that's important. This was full price. I paid $6.35. I'm also going to put $49 on this. I did put $49 on it, so my profit would be $35.32, and it is a large, so the larger sizes do well. So it's, I mean, it's not super exciting. It's pretty boring looking, but high quality and an expensive brand. Okay, next we've got Flying Tomato. I love this brand. It's my understanding this is not an Anthropologie brand. It's its own brand. It's a really nice boutique brand. This is a dress. You can see the back is lace, and it has pretty embroidery along the hem. Well, more than just the hem, but you call this Mexican-inspired embroidery. And this was half price. I paid $3.70. I have sold these consistently over the years for $29, so my profit would be $20.97 on this really cute. It's very soft, like a gauzy cotton, and it's lined, and the lining is stretchy, so I think it fits more comfortably that way. It's really pretty, delicate, cute dress. Okay, next we've got a new with tag dress. This was on the mannequin in a couple of videos ago. It's Guess. Very interesting and pretty cut on the front there with the sweetheart neckline, and then the back is cut out. So really cute. And it's just a really cute 50s kind of style with the pleated skirt, very fitted. It's got padding in the bust line, so that always helps. And it is new with tag. So this one was full price. I paid $7.40. I'm going to put $49 on it. I think it'd be really cute for Easter. Now, some of y'all have asked about washing clothes that are new with tag. As you know, eBay says your clothes need to be clean. You can check out my video on thrift store clothing if you are not aware of what might be lurking in your clothing, not only from thrift stores, but from any store. Those who have worked in retail know that the back rooms of retail clothing stores are not clean places. Anyway, so what I do here is I remove the tag and use dry L in the dryer to at least, kill the germs on it. You don't want to wash something new with tag because then it's not going to be new with tag anymore. But you can remove the tag and then put it back on. They do this in retail all the time. A return comes in, it's still brand new, they put a tag back on it. So you can go to anywhere, Amazon, office supply stores, eBay, and get a $6 tagging gun and use that to retag your items after you've cleaned them using dry L in the dryer. I've also used the tagging gun when the tag is like not in a great place on the item and you want to put it in a different place to display it better in the picture. That's totally fine. Just because you move the tag on the item does not mean it makes it not new with tag anymore. It's still got the tag and it's still new. But all of your used clothing, you do need to wash that. And if it is usually dry clean only, and it can be hand washed unless it's something like a camel hair blazer. You don't want to hand wash suits and blazers and those types of materials. But cashmere sweaters you can hand wash, wool you can hand wash, but you do need to be washing these clothes. That's really important. Enough said on that. But really cute dress. It's mint green with black. I think I'll get my price on that. And the profit on that, I don't know if I said, it would be $34.27. Okay, here is a fun item that I kind of want to keep. It is a it's called Google Edge fleece vest. Very fun. And this was, I paid full price, $6.35. I put $34 on it, so my profit would be $22.57. And I've had great success with these kind of brands. I've sold other things that have a Google logo on them. I have sold Apple t-shirts. I sold a t-shirt one time for $49 that I paid $1 for, just because it had, it was like an Apple employee t-shirt. So those things sell well, even though the brand is nothing special. It's the logo on there that people will pay for. Okay, next is a J.Crew item. This is a very pretty tweed black and yellow skirt. I can see a Georgia Tech person wearing this to anything because they are crazy about their yellow and black. This was, I paid full price, $6.35, and I put $39 on it, so my profit would be $26.82. And I picked this up and I paid full price for it because it is mostly wool. It's 90% wool. It's J.Crew. It's lined. It's very thick. And I sell this type of skirt all the time with this thick wool material. And the color combination, I have sold this before and am confident that I can get that price. Here in Georgia, we see a lot of red and black for both the Falcons and the University of Georgia, and then the yellow and black and white for Georgia Tech. So I always look for those. Okay, the next one is a Jones, New York skirt. And I bought this because I thought it looked kind of costumey. So it is a navy blue skirt. It's pleated, but it's got the white on the bottom. So it looks like a sailor skirt. It's very well made. So it's Jones, New York signature. It's 100% cotton. It's lined. So that's, when it's lined, it's higher quality. And it just feels thick and high quality. And I could just see this being worn in some kind of play having to do with something nautical or World War II, or even just to be worn to a patriotic event, something 4th of July. Patriotic type items, nautical items sell very well for those reasons. So that's why I picked this up. It was half price, so I paid $3.18. I put $34 on this, and I did put costume and theater in the title. And so my profit would be $25, $22 on this item. I've sold sailor stuff in the past, like dresses, and they do sell pretty well. And a lot of times they'll sell close to 4th of July. So keep that in mind. Okay, next is a brand called Prana. And there's the tag. This is 100% wool. It is a stretchy skirt, just a cute little knee-length, sort of athletic-y, soft cotton. Well, actually it's wool, but it feels like cotton. It's lined. So I saw the Prana tag, and I think the original price on here is either $69 or $79. And so I had no problem paying full price for that. So that was $635, and I put $54 on this. So my profit would be $39.57, and these are selling in the $50 to $60 range. So I'll show you the logo again if you're not familiar with that. It's kind of like a yoga-related brand. They have all kinds of t-shirts, yoga tops, yoga pants, stuff like that. So look for that brand. Okay, then we've got Soft Surroundings. I love this brand. This I paid half price for, $3.18. And this was interesting. It's so soft. That's the name, Soft Surroundings. I have a video on this if you're not aware of that brand. And it's just a cute, everything I'm saying is cute, top, but it's got the ruching on the sides. So that's very flattering. It's figure flattering. It adds a little dimension, a little texture to the garment. And I put $24 on this, and so my profit would be $17.23 on this one item. And also, I do calculated shipping on everything. Unless it can fit in a padded flat rate mailer, then I do flat of $7 and send it in the padded flat rate. But whether it's first class or priority that won't fit in a padded flat rate, I do calculated, simply because it's easier for my bookkeeping. And eBay used to reward us in search for offering free shipping, but that went away, I think, in 2013 or 14. But fast and free is different. So you have to have certain criteria on your items as far as the distance the buyer is located in for it to qualify for fast and free, and then you get a little bump. But just having free shipping on your items doesn't do it anymore. And I know this because for years I did calculated shipping, and then eBay's like, oh, we changed it. You can get a bump in search if you do free shipping. So I changed everything to free shipping. And then they came out with the announcement, no, we're not going to do that anymore. Free shipping is not going to give you a bump in search. So I went through everything again and took free shipping off. So it's like this whole back and forth. And for me and my bookkeeping and that type of thing, and just like when a best offer comes in and something's got free shipping on it, that can be like you have to think about it and figure out, am I going to make any money because I had free shipping on this? So I just don't want to think that hard. So I make it easy. Okay, the next item is a bread and butter item. Style and Company, which this is like a Macy's brand. I don't normally like look for this, but this one had several things going for it. It's a size 2X. It's a very interesting pattern with almost a mandala design on the front. It's got pretty colors in it. It's very stretchy. It's beaded on the front. It was half price. I paid $3.18. I put $22 on this in my store. So my profit would be $15.54. So that's what I mean about the perfect cocktail of criteria when you're looking for things, because you don't just want to grab every single thing of a brand that you see. It's like, what size is it? What's it made of? What does it look like? What are the colors? Are they popular colors? What's the design on it? Have I sold this before, and do I know that this is a good pick? And that's going to come with experience. I know a lot of you out there are new, and you just don't know what to do. You've got to just jump out there and do it. Just, spend $100, buy some things, where you've researched it to the best of your ability in the store, and go with your gut and just do it. And you're going to see what works and what doesn't work. And learning what doesn't work is a huge part of this. I have come at eBay from every angle, and I still think of new ways to come at it. And some of them just don't work. I'll say that I, several years ago, tried an online school with live classes because I kept hearing, well, we want live classes. And that worked for about 6 months and then didn't work anymore. Last year, I did my seminars going to different cities, and I had a lot of interest in that, but it just didn't work the way I wanted it to. People couldn't give up 8 hours in a day to come to a seminar, or there were a lot of issues with childcare, or caring for disabled parents, or illness or disability, or work schedules, and it didn't come together the way I had hoped it would. So you just got to keep putting yourself out there and keep trying, because you can sit on these Facebook groups or sit on YouTube and ask, should I do this? Should I do that? Will this sell? Nobody can tell you that. You've got to put yourself out there and try it and see what works for you. Sure, I can say this brand sells great for me, but it may not for you. You may not be finding the same colors, sizes, fabrics, patterns that I'm finding. So eBay is a lot of experimentation, and I just see a lot of you stuck in this analysis paralysis on these groups and on YouTube. You're just scared to take the first step. And, it's just eBay. This is not 33 men trapped in a mine. Nothing's going to happen if your item doesn't sell. You'll spend a couple of bucks on it at a thrift store. You'll put it up for sale. If it doesn't sell in 6 months, a year, okay, move on. But the only way you're going to get this to work is if you start. So if you're one of those people sitting on the fence that are like terrified to do anything because you might make a mistake, set up a call with me and let's talk about how to get you started. I can help you with that. Get my beginner's course. That goes over a lot of things, a lot of pitfalls that you can avoid, that I've learned from myself and helping other people over the years that will help you get started. But I'm off on a tangent here, sorry. I just want to push you over, over that fear, and you just have to jump off the cliff and do it. That may apply to people that are afraid to try a new product niche, that are afraid to, try a new venue. Like maybe you want to try Poshmark, maybe you want to try Etsy. Okay, then just try it. Nothing's going to happen. You're going to learn. Either you succeed or you learn. I just don't see it as failure, because you learned what not to do. I mean, that's like the greatest geniuses and inventors in the world. Thomas Edison, what did he learn? 10,000 ways the light bulb didn't work until he found one that did. So, there's no guarantee of success in anything. But you just have to jump off the cliff and do it and start learning and just go, because the only failure is if you don't try. So that's my motivational speech. The last item I have is this brand called Zella, Zella. It's kind of like a cheaper, I don't want to say cheaper, less expensive, because it's still high quality, Lululemon type brand. And I know they sell it at Nordstrom's, because I've seen it there. But this is a nice coral colored stretchy jacket. It's got really pretty lines to it. It's got this little reflective thing on the sleeve with the brand name. This I paid full price for, $6.35. I put $29 on it, so I'm looking at a profit of $18.32. It's got the thumb holes, all the cute little details on it. I've sold this before, and it does sell well. So the brand is Zella, Zella, and it matches my wall hanging perfectly, doesn't it? So yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so to summarize this sort of different kind of haul where everything, well, two things aren't listed, the guest dress and that Zella jacket. My cost for these items was $91. My expected sale price is $670.35. And my profit after deducting the cost of the inventory, eBay and PayPal fees is going to be $478.77. It took me about 2 hours to find these items. So there's 18 items, so that's approximately 9 items per hour, which a lot of you would think, God, that's so slow. But I'm intentionally, methodically, and very mindfully picking what I'm selling. I could put a whole lot more in my cart in 2 hours than this amount of stuff. But this is just where my business is. I want to focus on higher quality, higher priced items rather than quantity. And I'm fortunate enough to live in a place where I can do that. I know that a lot of you don't, and I'm not bashing anybody's business model at all. I'm just showing you after 15 years where I'm at, and the way I want to do this now is a more methodical way of running my store. So 2 hours to find. It took me about 3 hours to list, and that includes taking the pictures. That's a rate of about $6 per hour, which, that's just what it is for me. I'm not in this to win a race. I'm in this to do it correctly with a minimum of errors, and I want everything to look great in my pictures. Sometimes I have to take them over again or wait till the lighting is right or whatever. That's just the way I do it. So 5 hours invested, we're looking at $95.75 per hour once everything sells for my time investment in this batch of clothing. So you can download this sheet at the link below. It goes to a Dropbox, and there's other sheets in there from previous videos if you want to take a look at that. But my store is Atlanta Golf Shop if you want to go look at these items listed. And would love your feedback on any of these items in this this haul video, as well as where you are with your business. Are you trying to find more higher profit items, or any feedback you have on anything that was mentioned, I appreciate. So thanks for watching, and have a productive and profitable day on eBay. Bye.